I'm alright, yes.
Look, I'm not going to try and reach in or anything like that. Just pop the window down. I'm trying to talk to you a bit more reasonably. I'm at the side of a very busy road here. Okay, how you doing?
Yeah, fine, thank you.
Right. Is there any good reason you don't want to jump out and just have a quick chat with us? Have you got any dogs in the vehicle or anything like that?
Yes.
You have got
I'm late for work, mate.
You're late for work?
Yeah.
Okay, alright. Well, getting out or not getting out is not going to affect that really. We want to be able to have a decent chat with you. And the other thing is, as my colleague said, we're vehicle examiners, okay, so we intend to conduct a vehicle exam. As part of that, I will need access to the driver's seat of this car.
But I'm not. This is under common law. This van.
Say again, mate.
This is registered under common law. This isn't duty or regulations or statutes.
I don't know what you've been reading or what you've been following.
Say that again.
I don't know what you've been reading or what you've been following.
This is the law.
We need your driving license.
I'm not driving. I'm travelling, mate.
Oh boy, another phrase straight out of the Freeman of the Land, Sovereign Citizen, Common Law Court Handbook. I'm not driving, I'm traveling. You can say this all you want, but the fact remains that, if you are behind the wheel of a motorized vehicle, you are driving. If you're in the passenger seat, you are traveling. Years and years of the same old lines. Just renamed, with the latest movement being based around a scam website called the Common Law Courts. More about them later.
I'm not driving, I'm travelling.
Yeah, that doesn't quite work.
It does work because that's the law.
What he say?
It does work because that's the law.
The Sovereign Citizen, Freeman of the Land, and more recently the Common Law Courts plonkers are a loose grouping of litigants, activists, tax protesters, financial scheme promoters and conspiracy theorists, who claim to be answerable only to their particular interpretations of the common law and to not be subject to any government statutes or proceedings, unless they consent to them. The movement is American in origin and exists primarily in the United States, though it has expanded to other countries. Notably, the Freeman on the Land movement, an offshoot of the Sovereign Citizen movement with similar doctrines, emerged during the 2000s in Canada before spreading to other Commonwealth countries. However, sovereign citizens as such have also appeared in these countries and others. The sovereign citizen phenomenon is one of the main contemporary sources of pseudo law. Adherents to its ideology notably believe that courts have no actual jurisdiction over people and that the use of certain procedures, such as writing certain words on bills they do not want to pay, and loopholes can make one immune from government laws and regulations. They also regard most forms of taxation as illegitimate. Sovereign citizen arguments have no basis in law and have never been successful in court. The movement may appeal to people facing financial or legal difficulties, or wishing to resist perceived government oppression, and looking for a mechanism that will solve their problems. As a result, it has grown significantly during times of economic or social crisis. Most schemes promoted by sovereign citizens involve means to avoid taxes, ignore laws, eliminate debts, or extract money from the government.
Unfortunately, it's not.
What it is?
It's not.
So God's law is underneath statutes and regulations?
No. Listen, I appreciate what you're trying to do and the avenue you're trying to go down. However, it doesn't work like that. You need to prove to us, as the driver of a vehicle,
I'm not a driver, I
that you
just
have
told you.
an insurance policy and a driving licence.
I'm not a driver.
And failing to do so will result in your arrest.
Okay. I'm not a traveller, I said it to you.
Say again, mate?
I'm not a driver, I'm a traveller, I just told it to you.
Yeah, I appreciate what
You don't need
you're
a
trying
driving.
to
You don't
tell
need a
me,
driving
but I'm also
license to
trying
travel.
It's fine, but I'm trying to tell you what the outcome will be.
Fair enough.
Is that what you're sticking to? You're not going to change your mind? Okay. The Freeman of the Land travelling is not driving, is refusing to show us any driving licence and any insurance. You on this one? Say again. Right. Have you got any ID with you? Are you going to show us any ID? Thank you.
I spy, with my little eye, a common law court's identity card.
The only identification I had at the time was my common law card. That another thing that you pay for. Your common law card. You know, it's.
But your common law card, but you need to register your birth certificate with it.
Yeah, that's. I mean,
which is a fixed entity.
That's what you get.
The Common Law Identity Card is another scam product from the Common Law Court's website that gives gullible people the illusion that the card confirms that you have acquired ownership of your legal fiction. This is just another pseudo-law scam printed product to gain revenue for the Common Law Court's website and to take money from gullible people at an extortionate price of £28 for a useless plastic card that will just get you laughed at by the traffic police.
Do some checks on there. If you are registered and insured, then we can potentially negate that, but without that and without being able to prove who you are, you would be arrested. I'm not trying to wind you up. I've got mine on.
No, absolutely. I'm not trying to be awkward either. I just want to be a free person, that's all.
A free person? This is a bit of a contradiction, with all the payments for products from the Common Law website costing in total well over £500 for the full kit and caboodle. The Common Law Court's website is not there to help anyone. They are set up to take advantage of gullible people and to sell them fictional legal printed products that have no legal standing against real laws.
You got your driving license on?
I don't have a driving license on me. I don't have it on me. I don't carry it.
Have it on you?
I'm not driving at the moment, so I don't carry it with me. I'm not driving at the moment, so I don't carry it with me. I'm not a driver. A taxi driver is a driver. A bus driver is a driver. I'm not a driver.
But you were driving?
No, I was travelling
You were travelling?
in a conveyance. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm not trying to be funny.
You are unfortunately ill-advised in the...
Well, that's the law. That's actually common law. That's natural law. That's God's law.
Yeah, but there's
Are you stupid or something?
I'm saying statutes and everything else are written into law, aren't they?
No, that's not, I don't consent to
I know
that.
you don't accept that,
Well,
but
that's
that
it.
is the law. It's never,
No,
whether you accept it or
statute
not,
is a regulation.
No, listen, if we were to arrest you and put you in front of a court without any sort of ID,
I don't have to go to a court.
You would be taken to court, wouldn't you?
No, I want to go to court.
Okay, all right. You would be, because you'd be arrested. I'm saying you'd be arrested and remanded straight to court tomorrow morning.
Listen, I know I've dealt with calls before, so I don't have to go to
Take it,
court.
mate.
I've dealt with calls before, so I don't have to really go to court. But I don't want to be funny, I'm just saying.
All right, well, if we can check it off of that and we can verify who you are, then it kind of negates what we'd have to do. But bear with us, so we'll do it that way.
Evgen.
Just Evgen.
Huh?
Just Evgen. Just Evgen.
Just what?
Just Evgen, I'm not Mr.
Evgen.
Yeah.
You're happy for me to call you Evgen?
Yes?
Okay. We have advised you that this is okay. It's not okay. Now, we managed, let me finish before you speak. Alright. I've managed to obviously find your details. Alright, so that's okay. I confirm it's your vehicle that you were travelling in. Alright, and you have a driving licence, which is what my colleague requested, I assume, over that side. Okay, which is what I think I've gathered from that he's having a conversation with you.
Yes.
Alright. Now, like I said, I stopped you because I wanted to speak to you about your speeding. Alright? I've got cameras before you speak. Let
Go
me,
for it.
Okay. Now, I've got cameras, okay, in our vehicle. Now on the North Circular over the Brent Cross flyover, as you come along there, okay, we came behind you as we came off onto the North Circular, okay. We were behind the car doing 40 and you went over that brown hill quite quickly, alright. Now, I'm advising you to slow it down. I know you have points on your licence already.
Yes.
Okay? We have cameras in the car that I can show you, but you're not going to get out, so you need to be careful. Okay? Some nice friendly words of advice there.
I appreciate that.
Because you don't want any more points on your licence,
No,
I'm
I don't,
assuming.
no.
That's why I've stopped you and spoken to you. Okay? And normally, the fact that you still have your car on obviously poses a risk to me and to my colleague, because I don't know what you're going to do. I've never met you before. I have no idea what sort of behaviour you're going to have or what you're going to do. Okay, which is why I asked you to step out of the car. Alright? Now, we're going to leave it there today. Okay, in the fact that, words of advice, slow down.
I appreciate it, yes.
Okay?
Yes.
Do you understand? Because otherwise you're going to be getting more points on your licence and you won't be driving or travelling at all.
Fair enough.
Because you'll lose your licence.
Fair
That'll be
enough.
what will happen if you keep speeding. Do you understand?
Fair enough.
Right. Maybe carry your driving licence with you, because it is the law, as in when we request it, we can request it if we stop a vehicle, okay?
Thank
For
you.
you to provide that, but I've managed to see that it does identify you with the details, okay, on that card. However, and I've seen your face, alright? But make sure next time maybe you carry it with you, alright?
Thank you.
Right, carry on your way, okay?
Thank you, ma'am.
So after a 10-minute traffic stop, the police national database checks came back that this Plunka had a driving license, with points. His vehicle was insured even though he refused to give details, and the police checks confirmed came back he was currently legal to drive, and he was sent on his way with a warning about his speeding. His camera was at the ready, he was confident in his own delusions, and got his ass handed to himself, on a plate, by a traffic officer that had came across the common law, freeman of the land lot before. The sad thing about this growing common law trend is that people are paying for the privilege to empower themselves with pseudo-legal knowledge and useless printed fictional legal products and paperwork that has zero legal standing.